Welcome back to another vlog, everybody. This week we are in Bordeaux city limits and we are going to visit an abandoned chateau. This is a very sad story. For a chateau to be actually abandoned in the city limits of Bordeaux is extraordinary. So this chateau was built in the 1900s by a very wealthy wine negociant. During the war, it was used by the Germans as a hospital. So they were taking care of their injured soldiers here. And since then, it's been owned by a string of groups, you know, kind of people trying to exploit the chateau. And the most recent proposition was a old people's home, so a retirement home. And that didn't come to fruition back in 2008. And ever since, it's just been left to get worse and worse. Now, the cynical side of me thinks that that might have been done because the people who own it are waiting for it to get that bad that the council say, okay, that's fine, do what you want on the site, because this has beautiful views of Bordeaux. It's prime realty. Let's go visit it. At some point during this site's development, these kind of concrete pods have been kind of dotted in the grounds. Not really what I'm interested in, but it's just an odd thing to happen, you know. Some kind of development that never actually came to fruition. Welcome to Chartreuse Bel Citeaux in Florac. Their wisteria is out.
It is out and it's looking amazing. And no one's been pruning it, so no need to cut ours.
I can tell you that this is Chartreuse Bel Citeaux because it's owned by the Mairie of Florac now, or they're on it as such. They've been cleaning everywhere up. Unfortunately, last October we had an arsonist in the area and they set fire to part of it. So we have little bits of wood that are burnt here next to these ionic pillars that are everywhere.
I'm in love with the wisteria, Ed. What were you saying that the chartreuse is?
I was saying that it's kind of small-scale chateau, so generally chartreuses are only one main level. You might have a basement, you might have a small attic, but one elegant level, kind of prestigious level. This is where some of the fire was. I think the fire was practically the whole lot, to be fair. But if you come through here on it, you can see it's seen better days. I mean, if you look at that place that we looked at a few months ago, that was kind of in a bad way. This has gone further. And the problem around this area, if it goes further, water gets into those walls up top and it's not long before the walls just go.
There's even Pikachu in the background, Ed.
What's Pikachu up to?
Well, he's saying hello. What a shame.
So if you come around here, you can see extensive fire damage, but to be honest, I don't think it really matters. There was that much damage already done that, you know, it's kind of long gone, this place. If you look at this though, this is really interesting. I haven't got a clue what it is.
Oh.
I mean, would they have built an indoor pool back then?
Well, maybe baths. What do you think? I mean, what does everyone else think as well?
It's like a big oval, yeah?
Oh, yes.
But then it's got a fireplace.
Oh, well, heating the water? I don't know, I'm just speculating. I'm not sure.
Wood around the edge of it, it's just odd. I don't really know what was going on here.
That fireplace is stunning, Ed.
Yeah, I mean, everything's been carved circular. I don't really know what's going on.
It's it must have been a beautiful room back in the day, this. Like Roman baths, maybe?
Or maybe just a circular room. You see, this here, Anna.
Wait, Ed, because I can't come that far. Look at where I'm walking.
But if you come through here, I think this is what it was like before fire damage. And you can see it's already well and truly gone. Yeah?
It is.
That's had a bit of fire, but if you look over there, I think that's what pretty much the whole site was like a while back, maybe a year ago or so.
Those beautiful arched windows. Absolutely stunning. And the ivy. Oh. It's very sad to see a place like this in such a bad state. Hopefully, the Mary will save it. Going back to Edna. Okay, Ed.
You can see there was kind of smallish rooms upstairs, but I wouldn't call it prestigious. I'd say, I think it was a kind of slanted roof.
Well, maybe it was for the people that were working when this place must have been in its glory days.
Yeah, I think the main bedrooms were possibly downstairs. Let's go around the other side and see what's going on around there.
Look at those rose trees.
Welcome to my chartreuse. Could you imagine? Oh, God. I mean, the guy who made this must be rolling in his grave. It's awful.
Sad.
It's really sad to think that somebody's constructed this and made it their kind of, probably made it one of the biggest projects of their lives, and it's just been left. In fact, it's a disgrace.
It is.
This here is
beautiful.
Absolutely brilliant, yeah.
It is. Top of a mantelpiece?
Well, I think it was the front door here,
Oh, you're right. You are absolutely right. I thought it was front of a mantelpiece, but you are correct, because by looking at that window there...
And the window there's missing. I think somebody needed that other one, Anna.
Well, I'm just going to check this one here, because I don't want to check the one that someone took. Because... I mean, why would you take it away? Suppose it would have rotten here, but...
Yeah, it's probably a good thing that they took it away, at least it's been used.
What are you showing me at? Oh, fireplace!
Marble fireplace, completely spray painted over with holes in and...
No, you can tell. I mean, you don't do that.
Hey Anna, do we need to get a shame count going?
No, I'm not gonna say the S word all the time. It breaks my heart to see a marble fireplace like this.
Of course.
And look at that. Look at that beautiful. The stone is still beautiful at the top. I mean, there's still a little bit of roof left. Look at this poor beam here. This is sad. If there was a place that makes you sad, it's to see a historic building like this in such a bad state. Wow. This is interesting.
This kind of shows the story so well. You've got these lovely kind of architectural pieces like this wood that's been carved and things like that. And then as you come through here, you can see it's deteriorated, yeah? But as you come through here, it gets splendid. And then you look up and you see the real story that's being told here.
Wow. My goodness.
Just the grandeur of it. I mean, you've got these lovely beams, all ornately carved. You've then got a bit of story telling you how it's had fire damage. Then you go up further, more fire damage, more tagging. And then you get to the top and you can see that beautiful ceiling, vaulted ceiling as well. It's unbelievable.
Another fireplace there, but this one, someone's taking it out. Look at the floor, Ed.
Very similar to Villeneuve.
Yes. I love a mosaic floor.
Well, that probably helps us date it, doesn't it, to around 18, probably what, end of the 19th century, so 1870s onwards, probably something
Yes.
like that.
Oh, yeah. You're good where you...
Maybe a bit earlier, actually.
Could be. I think over the years, I think it's been dilapidated, this place.
Yeah.
because some of it, obviously, you can see it's been burnt, but some of it you can tell just there. They've taken beams out. I think bit by bit.
Yeah. Let's keep going through because it's quite a big old building on this side. It's very strange because you've got that chartreuse, which is like the main part of the building, which the emphasis is on that chartreuse. And then you come over here and it's just a huge block. It's nice inside, but well, it was nice inside, but just a huge block, and it's just vast, really. You can go that way if you want, Hannah.
I will go this way.
But don't go that way.
Oh, yeah. No, I won't be going there. Is that the roof or the floors above?
I think it's the floors above and the roof.
Oh, no.
Let's keep going.
Sad. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
I'm gonna have a sneaky peek myself. Oh, look at that.
Don't worry, it's not ghosts.
No. It's 3 girls that we saw before.
Yeah.
They're also having a sneaky peek. Well,
I think this is what, again, this was another stage of the kind of abandonment as such. So you had this stage where the plaster had fallen in bits, and of course, you know, everything was fine, like talking this area. And then of course, leaks have happened on the roof. So next step is that the main joists get rotten and fall down. And then, you know, everything just rapidly goes from bad to worse there. Come to the next room on, it's actually still got its windows in place.
oh,
Shows the kind of grandeur, arched windows up top and lovely 3 pane windows down below with a bit of
yes.
with a little bit of panelling built beneath.
It must have been beautiful back in the day.
Well, yeah, you can imagine. You've got the other wing that we started in is over that side, so you've got this kind of L-shaped building. I really think it would have been a lovely place.
Come in there. I can only but wonder to the next room, Ed.
Well, I mean, before you go there, Anna, come this way. Look at this. This just shows, I mean, they did a lot of really interesting plasterwork. There's a bit more formal plasterwork elsewhere, but this is a lovely arch as well.
It is beautiful.
Oh, we have a bit of roof.
Do we?
Yeah, I'll let you go through there and show.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
It's not stopped the floor from falling, has it?
No, sadly. I mean, it must have been amazing. And these beautiful openings. Oh, you can tell by the floor above, it had those nice little arched entrances as well.
What I find interesting in this side, it must have been a particularity of that period. But if you look, it looks like bark, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
They've used bark before they put the plaster.
Oh,
I can't get close enough. Maybe it's not bark, but it looks like bark. Now, normally you'd have the lats, yeah?
Yeah.
Somehow things must have changed and they decided to use thicker pieces of wood. I did forget a little piece of information that might actually be quite important now.
And what is that piece of information?
At one time, a long time ago, it used to be a monastery.
Oh, maybe that's why there's so many arches. No, I could be wrong.
But yeah, I think that's... I don't really know what's going on really, because it's all kind of mixed up, isn't it?
But that would explain all the crosses in the mosaic.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
So yeah, the monastery.
Now, that might have said that this building here might have been before the chartreuse that was added on.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
I think that could be what's going on here. Because it certainly looks a different age building.
Let me have a look what there is here. Oh, another beautiful, I mean, ruin, but still all the stones there. Must have been amazing. And there's another room here. It must have been very big back in the day. And this one does still have its ceiling. Probably the only one, but look at that beautiful stone there.
Yeah, you see, look, again, I think here you've got the original stonework, then you've got this kind of thin plaster and brick put on top. I'm wondering again if this is when the wine negotiant in Bordeaux bought it, he renovated this section and built the Chartreuse. I think that's what's going on.
Maybe.
It makes sense.
Oh, then they had Corniche as well. Well, back in the day.
Yeah. Is this giving you inspiration, Anna?
Well, it definitely is, yes.
Inspiration for what?
For building our own place.
Yeah, no, for anybody that's not seen the last couple of vlogs where we talk about.
Yes, well, do watch the vlogs, guys. Oh, let me take this one, Ed. And I know, because you're going downstairs, so you have something to show.
Yeah,
but let's have a look at this last one on this side. Oh, I like those windows there. And I even like the moss on the stones there, with the ivy growing. Beautiful. Okay, I know you're going down.
No, before we go down, there are certain construction aspects of this build that, again, I think it was the wine negotiant that actually used this method, and that is something that I've already looked at into when we build. We're going to be using similar construction methods to what this guy's used, albeit it'll be in better condition.
Well, hopefully, yes. Okay. Where are you taking us, Ed? There is a...
You might want to turn the camera off, Anna.
There's a cave, isn't there?
Yes, it's a bit of a scary one, I think.
Well, I don't know whether I like it. I will come in no matter what, but what's going on?
Okay, let's go in.
Okay, I can't
I'll let you go first, Anna.
Ed, I will go first. I will be your... What is it? Not knight in shining armor. I'll be your guardian, whatever you want to call it.
I was just going to send you in first, and if anything bad happened, I'd be all right.
Well, it does have nice stones on the walls, even though sadly someone has written on it.
Oh, God. Oh. So...
Okay.
I'm seeing this room through the eyes of a teenage girl or early 20s girl, because the girls had come down here first that were in front of us, and as they came back up they said, yeah, go downstairs, but when you go to the right there's a room and it's a bit like a mausoleum. I see this room and I think, oh, what a lovely wine cellar.
Well, yeah, but you don't have the same interests. Ah, it is interesting. Oh yeah, and I bet the wine negotiant, yes, yeah,
yes, exactly.
He must have had his wines in here.
I think so, because look, you've got this, we've seen this at Lagos, haven't we? So it's like metal beams with like an arched brick ceiling, and then obviously concrete floor above.
Very
we have
nice.
that in the orangery, don't we, Tom?
Yes. There's a little, I'll say piggy there, but God knows.
Okay, I don't really know what else there is to see down here. I think some of these light here, I think some of it goes outside, so that would suggest to me that it's probably some kind of heating area around here.
Yes, because
you know, like coal coming down, or
look at the tubes as well.
Oh yeah, I didn't think.
Oh, nice little staircase here. I'm coming. Oh, I'm not. It goes really far, Ed.
I know. That's a nice big beam, isn't it? Oh yes.
Oh my goodness.
I like that. It's a little bit dirty and damp down here, but look at that for a burner.
Ah, it's a beauty. But God knows how old that is.
Yeah, there's nothing else down here.
Well, I think we've been all the way underneath, and look at the stone.
Well, if we've been all the way underneath...
I mean, cave or ceiling.
Anna, we've been all the way underneath. We've been all the way on the ground floor. Should we go and see where we can get on the next floor up?
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Watch the hole.
Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you, Ed. There we go, we made it.
Anna.
I wasn't doing it, but now I'll do it.
Oh, jeez. No, I wasn't going to say that.
I don't know.
So, just so you all know, we are uploading tonight's vlog,
Yes.
which was last week's vlog,
Yes.
at the same time as filming this.
Yes, because it takes...
So that's why you keep seeing me every so often with the computer and whatnot, because we had to bring it with us.
Where are we going up?
Well, we're going upstairs, aren't we?
How?
Well, look what I've spotted.
Oh.
First of all, let's sit your computer somewhere safe.
Because it's obviously connected to my phone. Well, let's see. Where are you taking us all?
Okay. See you later, Anna.
Oh, you actually serious?
Oh, don't come around when I'm pretending to go up the stairs.
I don't know.
Look how far I got. Yeah, we got this far, basically, yeah.
But it's better than nothing.
Again, though, another semicircular room. What?
Oh, yes.
Circular room. What's going on?
Oh, yes, you're right. Well, this... I don't know, maybe they really... Whoever built this must have liked their baths.
This is all recent, so those openings are, you know, have been steadied up. That's recent. But this is old. This is old stone.
Well, you need to move over so I can actually see more of the stone.
Okay.
Well, we don't know when that was from. Well, one was definitely the bath. But what was the second? Why did they need two separate ones?
That's really sad, Anna. Come on, have a look at this.
Go on then.
We're on sad count today, not what was it, shame count. Look, this shows the different stages of not having the money to look after the building, because it's now got papier goudron, so you got like shingle roof instead of the prestigious slate roof that it would have had originally.
Oh, well, they did what they could.
Yeah, just to try and keep it going as long as possible.
That is sad, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can do. I'm still admiring those arched windows.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Yes. You're not taking us up there, are you, Ed?
I've already been. I can't be bothered going back up there again, Anna.
Oh, God.
No, I think there probably is a bit that you can get upstairs, but looking at this, do you really want to risk going upstairs?
No, I think we've done well. We've come inside. We've seen most of
That is so cool, though, that. As it is. The like staircase is very Harry Potter. Starts halfway up and goes up to the top level.
Yes. And look, you were wondering about the floor, or is this different again? Oh yeah, no, this is how it's meant to be built.
Yeah, that's the normal lats.
Yeah, so maybe they have, yeah,
Lath or lats.
I would say lots, but...
Okay.
Well, this was a very, I can see wisteria up there. This building has beautiful wisteria, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, bel sito, beautiful site, yeah?
It's like,
has it given you ideas, inspiration for what we're going to do then?
yes. It's nice to see it, even though it's in such a bad state.
I think we should go back out front again for a last few shots, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
This amazing floor.
This room just shows how beautiful it could have been.
Well, how beautiful it was.
And it can't be that long ago that it was good, because there are electricity cables that have been put through the ceiling.
Oh, yes.
That means that somebody's lived here with electricity in here.
Yes.
So it wasn't that long ago.
No. The stunning wisteria that I can spot there. Ed, have you been naughty again?
Yeah, the police, they're on their way. Yeah, it's got really, really beautiful parks. There's a few saplings growing. I'm not so sure whether they've been planted or not. I wouldn't have planted them that way, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just growth. Yeah, you can see just how glorious this place would have been, you know, maybe 70 years ago.
Or 100, or 200.
I don't even know it was built 200 years ago.
I think so. No, I could be wrong. Maybe 100, yes. Well, it's a beautiful place, but it needs a lot of love.
Yeah. To be honest, it needs a massive company coming in, and it needs to be a commercial venture. And they need to be made to restore this back to how it should be, and then given the right to do whatever they want nearby or such, on the rest of the land as such.
Time to go now, Ed.
Yep.